Alright, this is Andrew with Jonah Home Inspections. Today is June 18th, 2025, and we're doing a sewer scope. We are here in Mill Creek at 3475 South, 3650 East. We have the camera pushed out just over 100 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So what you're seeing on the screen now, that's the city line. A little bit of running water coming from neighboring properties. And this first connection point is called the nose-on. This is where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line, right there. Pretty much right off the bat, it transitions to a liner. And so this house has had a liner added at some point in the past, which is good. This is like having a new sewer line. They blow the liner in through the old pipe, and then they harden it, kind of ripply through here where it went through that turn. You want it to be as smooth as possible. So when it's rough like that, it makes it a little easier for grease to build up, and it can get sticky, and then bigger pieces of waste can get stuck. It's a good sign that we're not seeing a bunch of buildup on that. Doesn't look like a new liner. This has probably been in for quite a while. Most liners have text on the inside, and so that's one giveaway that it's not incredibly new. Either it's an old liner that doesn't have text, or the text is wore off over time. Looking like it's held up well though. This is all pretty smooth. Really not much standing water. That looks like an access point. So that's most likely another spot where the line could be accessed. Out in the yard, I didn't see a clean out there, and so a lot of times they're buried or cut off. But that's what it looks like to me. No standing water, so it does look like you have proper grade. That's one of the main things I'm looking at. Pretty average length of the line. I always tell people 100 feet about the average that I see, which, I mean, that's exactly what you're at. Another turn here with some more ripples. Oh, there's some text. I wonder. Sometimes they'll dig outside and they'll blow it out towards the street, and then also towards the house as far as they can. You can only go so far, otherwise it'll block whatever drains are feeding into the main line. Right there we transition. And so this is under the house here. A little bit of an offset. That's a spot where waste could collect and create a blockage. The only way to fix that is to dig it up and do a spot repair, which most likely that's under the slab, so that would be a difficult spot to get to. And then also it's a little flat under the house. And so that's a spot where grease can settle and bigger pieces of waste can get stuck, and that could lead to a backup. Not incredibly long, which is good. The longer the belly, the more problematic they can be, and the deeper, the more problematic. So that one's minor to moderate, definitely far from the worst that I've seen, but never ideal. A little bit of cast right here. As you can tell, cast iron gets real rough and rusty it will eventually need to be replaced. Which, again, this is under the house, and so that's a tougher spot to get to. You have to open up the basement slab to do it. You can have it coated, and you don't have a lot of it, but you can have it coated where they clean it with a chain, and that would make it a lot smoother. There's always some risk involved in that because you could potentially break through the line if it's too thin. Last thing, you could get insurance on this line. I mean, overall, it looks, I would say, better than average for the age because you have a liner. But you can get home serve sewer line protection, and that way, if you have a backup or an issue, they can help clean it, or they can put money towards repair. That covers from the foundation out, and so it doesn't cover that more problematic spot under the house. They do have an interior protection, interior drain line protection, but that doesn't cover nearly as much. Right now it only covers $3,500, and outside they cover $10,000, and so definitely doesn't go as far, but you can still consider getting it. I'm going to end this recording now.